Discover the secret to eternal tranquility right in your backyard. Imagine a place where nature's beauty takes center stage, where every stone, every drop of water, every petal is a part of a harmonious symphony. A place that whispers peace and serenity with every rustle of leaves, every ripple in the pond. This is the essence of a Japanese garden, a sanctuary carved from the chaos of the world, a haven of tranquility. So come along, welcome to the art of creating your personal oasis of peace. The art of Japanese gardens is steeped in centuries of tradition and philosophy. To truly appreciate these tranquil spaces, it's essential to embark on a journey back in time. In the early Asuka period, the concept of a Japanese garden was born out of reverence for nature, and the wish to recreate the beauty of landscapes in a more accessible, contained environment. These early gardens were influenced by Chinese and Korean garden designs, with the addition of local Japanese flair. As we move into the Heian period, gardens evolved, becoming more symbolic and spiritual. They were no longer just about beauty and aesthetics. These gardens embodied deep philosophical concepts such as the transient nature of life, reflecting the Buddhist influence of the era. Then came the Kamakura and Muromachi periods, where Zen Buddhism significantly influenced the garden designs, aiming to inspire meditation and contemplation. The gardens became simpler, more abstract, with an emphasis on the essence of nature rather than its physical representation. Fast forward to the Edo period, gardens became more accessible to the general public, not just the elite. They were built for rest, relaxation, and to provide escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. In the modern era, Japanese gardens are seen as a place of tranquility and peace, a retreat from the fast-paced world we live in. They are a testament to the timeless art of garden design, the evolution of culture, and the enduring love for nature and harmony. This age-old practice holds more than just aesthetic appeal. It's a testament to a culture's love for nature and harmony. Every element in a Japanese garden carries a deep symbolism. Let's begin with rocks. These are considered the bones of the garden, providing structure and stability. Each stone is carefully chosen and placed to mimic natural landscapes. Some represent mountains, others a waterfall, and the smaller pebbles often symbolize a flowing river. Next, we encounter water, the life-giving essence. Whether it's a tranquil pond, a babbling brook, or a cascading waterfall, water in a Japanese garden is a symbol of purity and renewal. It mirrors the sky, adds soothing sounds, and creates a habitat for vibrant koi fish. Speaking of koi fish, they are much more than just decorative elements. Koi are symbols of love and friendship in Japanese culture. Their vivid colors create a dynamic contrast with the serene greenery and tranquil waters, adding a touch of vibrant life to the garden. Now let's cross over to bridges. These are not just functional elements but deeply symbolic ones. A bridge in a Japanese garden often represents the path to paradise and immortality. It invites you on a journey, a transition from the ordinary to the extraordinary, from the known to the unknown. And illuminating our path are lanterns. Traditionally, lanterns in Japanese gardens were stone structures providing light along pathways, but they also symbolize enlightenment, guiding us through the darkness towards wisdom and understanding. Finally, we can't ignore the plants, trees, and flowers. These living elements bring the garden to life, marking the changing seasons and reminding us of the fleeting beauty of existence. From the cherry blossoms that herald spring to the fiery maples of autumn, they paint a picture of life's transience and constant change. Every element is thoughtfully arranged, following the principles of balance and harmony. Nothing is random. Everything has its place and purpose. Together they form a microcosm of the natural world, inviting us to pause, reflect, and reconnect with nature. These elements work together to create a peaceful sanctuary that resonates with the language of nature. The beauty of a Japanese garden lies in its design principles. These aren't just random arrangements of rocks, water, and plants. Instead, they follow centuries-old principles that imbue the garden with a sense of peace, balance, and harmony. First, there's the concept of asymmetry, or fukinsei. Unlike Western designs that often favor symmetry, Japanese gardens embrace the idea that imbalance creates a natural look. Think of a rock formation with an uneven number of stones, or a tree that leans to one side. This asymmetry reflects the imperfections found in nature, making the garden feel more authentic and alive. Next, we have the principle of enclosure, or heiju. This means that a Japanese garden should provide a sense of seclusion, a private haven from the outside world. This can be achieved through the strategic placement of plants, fences, or walls. But remember, Enclosure doesn't necessarily mean confinement. Instead, it's about creating a space where one can retreat and connect with nature. Balance, or kinku, is another crucial principle. While asymmetry is valued, it must be balanced to prevent the garden from feeling chaotic. This balance can be achieved through the thoughtful arrangement of all elements, rocks, water, and plants, ensuring that no single element overwhelms the others. Lastly, there's the principle of symbolism, or meitate. Many elements in a Japanese garden hold symbolic meaning. For instance, a stone lantern might represent enlightenment, while a small waterfall could symbolize the flow of life. Incorporating these symbols adds a layer of depth to the garden, turning it into a space for contemplation and meditation. These principles guide the creation of a garden that mirrors nature's balance and harmony. They're not strict rules, but rather guidelines that help you capture the essence of a Japanese garden. The real beauty lies in the way these principles are interpreted and expressed, creating a garden that not only soothes the eyes, but also the spirit. So, as you embark on designing your own Japanese garden, remember these principles and let them inspire you to create a space that truly embodies tranquility. Creating a Japanese garden at home is simpler than you think. The traditional elements and principles we've explored thus far can be incorporated into your backyard, turning it into an oasis of tranquility. Let's delve into some practical tips to make this dream a reality. First, decide on the garden's size and location. A Japanese garden doesn't have to be large. A small corner of your yard can become a peaceful retreat. The chosen spot should ideally have a mix of sun and shade and be a place where you'll enjoy spending time. Next comes the layout. Remember the principle of asymmetry. Nature is not perfectly symmetrical, and your garden should reflect this. Consider the view from inside your house as well as from the garden itself. Your garden should offer a sense of discovery, with different elements revealing themselves as you move through the space. Now let's talk about plants. Choose a mix of evergreens and deciduous plants to ensure year-round interest. Bamboo, azaleas, maples, and moss are common in Japanese gardens. But don't forget to incorporate plants native to your area, ensuring they'll thrive in your climate. Rocks are the bones of a Japanese garden, symbolizing mountains or islands. Select rocks with interesting shapes and textures and arrange them in groups of odd numbers. Remember, the principle of balance is key, so place your rocks carefully. Water is the lifeblood of any garden, and in Japanese gardens, it symbolizes purity and renewal. A koi pond is a beautiful addition, but if that's not feasible, consider a small water feature or a dry riverbed made of pebbles. Finally, add a few extras to complete your oasis. A stone lantern, a wooden bench, or a simple bamboo fence can add a touch of authenticity. Remember, creating a Japanese garden is a journey, not a destination. It's about patience, mindfulness, and connection with nature. With a few simple steps, you can bring a slice of Japan's tranquility to your backyard. Japanese gardens offer more than just visual appeal. They have profound spiritual and health benefits. These serene spaces serve as a canvas for meditation, allowing us to reconnect with nature and find our inner peace. Imagine having a quiet retreat where you can escape from the hustle and bustle of daily life, breathe in the fresh air, and listen to the soothing sounds of a babbling brook or rustling leaves. But the benefits of Japanese gardens go beyond spiritual well-being. They also contribute to our physical health. Studies suggest that spending time in nature, like in a Japanese garden, can lower blood pressure, boost immune function, and decrease stress levels. That's right, your backyard oasis can become a sanctuary for both your mind and body. Don't just take our word for it. Listen to this testimonial from a renowned wellness expert. Japanese gardens are a source of calm and tranquility. They inspire mindfulness and present an opportunity to engage in a form of moving meditation, which is incredibly beneficial for overall well-being. Or consider this opinion from a seasoned gardener. Creating and tending to my Japanese garden has been a therapeutic experience. It's not just about the end result, the process itself is fulfilling and stress-relieving. Experience tranquility, improve your health, and find your inner peace with a Japanese garden. Embrace the chance to create a space that nurtures your soul and body, a corner of tranquility in your own backyard. The enchanting world of Japanese gardens awaits you. We've journeyed through their rich history, explored their tranquil elements, and unveiled their harmonious design principles. We've also shared how to create your own serene oasis and the benefits it can bring to your life. Now it's over to you. Let the calming rustle of leaves, the soothing murmur of water, and the gentle sway of koi fish inspire tranquility in your backyard. Create your oasis of peace. Start your Japanese garden journey today.